Yo, good morning everybody. Bama Saltwater here, Steven. And we're at Boggy Point. I just launched the 24-foot bay boat. We're gonna go out and do some fishing. Marine forecast called for calm seas. You always know that's gonna be wrong. There's a pretty strong northeast eastern wind. Hopefully it'll die down a little bit later. It might be wet going out there. And hopefully we can do some fishing and y'all can join me. So let's go get on the boat. There we go. It's my 24-foot bay boat with that new safe floor on there. Loving that stuff. Let's get on our Garmin, find us a spot kind of close because I don't think I'm going to run that far in the wind, and get out and go do some fishing, y'all. Can't wait. Sit back, relax, and I'll see you at the fishing spot. We do have some seagulls working, so I got a Nomad Shikari jerkbait tied on. I don't know what they're working on, but might as well find out, right? See a bunch of bait. Every time you see birds, you always want to stop and throw on them. Typically, there's going to be some sort of fish under them. All right, didn't get a bite, but hey, you never know. Anytime you see birds diving, you need to stop because there's gonna be fish under there, or at least there's gonna be a school of bait under there. I just got to my first fishing spot. Put the motor guide trolling motor down, and look at that. It is lit up. We're only fishing in 67 feet of water, but we're gonna see what we can catch. I need to get my bait out. I have some frozen Spanish sardines. This is just a 5-pound box. I'm gonna use them as cut bait on a little triggerfish / beeliner rig that I tie myself. You can get it on bamasaltwater.com. All it is 2 dropper loops with circle hooks coming down to a 4-ounce bank sinker. So a high-low rig, chicken rig, whatever you want to call it. But the rod and reel I'm throwing this on is a Siegler SGN with 30-pound braid, and then a Star Plasma 2 7-foot, and this is a 12 to 25-pound line rating rod. So let's get our bait cut up and get to fishing. So I'm just gonna take this Spanish sardine and cut it up into real small pieces. They're still frozen, so it's kind of tough, but I'm looking for about an 1-inch long piece by 1/2 inch, but you don't have to be very specific, just small enough pieces, because a lot of these triggerfish, beeliners, lane snappers, they have small mouths. That's what I'm looking for. These are perfect. Let's get them baited up on our hook. So I have 2 hooks, I have 2 baits. Take our circle hook and just run it right across. Really easy, just like that, and that's a baited up setup. So I want to drop this all the way to the bottom. Shouldn't take long to get there. There's not much current today, just a little swell. Okay, there's the bottom. Reel in that slack, and now it's just a waiting game. Oh, and immediately hooked up. I mean, instant. See, that's fun. Just like that, we already have a fish on. And it is a target species. It's a triggerfish. These are in season, but he's going to be a little short. They have to be 15 inches long. So he's got to go back, but that is a gray triggerfish. Very, very good eating. We're going to let this one go. Good thing is about fishing in this shallow water is most of these fish don't have barotrauma, so you can let them go without having to vent them. But I did get my bait back, thankfully. Let's make another drop. There we go. I really like using this braided line because you can feel everything that's happening to your bait down there. They're nibbling on it good. All righty. Good fish here. Feels like a good one. With circle hooks, all you gotta do is wait for your line to get tight and start reeling, and that hook will go in the corner of the mouth and set itself majority of the time. We have a trigger fish on, I believe. Let's hope it's a keeper. Oh man, he's fighting like one. Let's see if he'll keep. 15 inches fork length is all they have to be. That's from the tip of their nose to the middle of their tail. Let's go measure him. Y'all, that's what you call an inch short fish. It's got to go back. At least they're getting bigger. Let's try that again. Oh, pretty good pull. Pretty good pull, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Another trigger fish. Practically the same size as the first one I caught. So at least we know they're here. But man, are they just undersized. Let's get you back. Those are gorgeous little fish though. Boom. That's why you want to bring a lot of bait, because you got to weed through those smaller ones. Boom. Instant hookup. He pulled a little bit of drag. Huh. Wonder what this is. Pulling some drag. Oh, that's why. It's one of your famed super endangered, just kidding, American red snapper. These things will cut your hands up. These are out of season. Very good eating though. Pretty abundant out here, but out of season. So he gets to go back. There you go, buddy. He gone. Let's keep on fishing. Oh, I hope this is a keeper. I really do. Because that would be nice to have something to take home. Let's see. That's a red. Pretty red snapper though. Like, that would be a nice keeper in the season. Really nice. But it's not. You get to go back. Well, if you notice, I'm not offshore anymore. I'm actually in the intercoastal, making my way over to Pensacola Bay. For some reason, I just got extremely seasick. I don't know why, but nothing I did stopped it, and it just kept on getting worse. So I was catching fish, then the dolphin showed up, and I'm like, well, might as well run in because that feeling is terrible. But we're gonna keep on fishing, because why launch the boat and just go out for a little bit just to come back in? So we can fish in the bay. I don't know why I got seasick, but it is what it is. Let's go to a different spot and I'll see you there. Looks like they're replacing some of the pylons that for the barricades to this bridge. That's cool. Well, we made it over to Pensacola Bridge. It's no secret fishing here. It can be tough at times, but you never know until you try. So you do have to have a Florida fishing license, which I do. I live right over in Alabama, but it's nice to be able to come over here for a little bit. I'm gonna find a little pylon, go sit on, maybe run my Garmin around. Wow. Oh, I'm already marking it. A lot of bait there. Good gracious. Okay. So I'm gonna keep on running around and seeing what else we can find. Bunch of pogies and something chasing them. What is that? That's cool. I don't know what that is. There's a loon chasing a school of pogies. A bird. He's down there going crazy. There he is. Look at you. I love them things. They're so cool. There you go. Mom's got one already. Real. It's swimming that way. What do you have? Oh, you have a good fish. That looked like a red or a big trout. There you go. Mom's over here complaining about the weather. You got a big old sail cat.
Oh my
Are we keeping it? Bring it in, bring it in. That's a giant sail cat.
I didn't get skunked.
These are cool. These are neat.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you a boga grip on them. Y'all, check out that gaff top sail cat. That is a stud. These things are saltwater catfish. You don't want to get poked by them, but there's no limit, and they actually taste pretty good. I've cooked them before. We're gonna keep this one. I have a bunch of ice in here. Not like we need it, but let's keep this big old sail cat. These things are awesome, and like I said, there's no regulations on them because they're very abundant. Those are fun. Good job. Mom caught that really nice sail cat. We kept it. Those taste really good. I actually did a sail cat catch and cook previously. Had some good feedback, and yeah, and the outcome was good. There's nothing wrong with those fish. They taste very good. They're just like a freshwater catfish. So we'll keep them because we went through a lot of labor coming out today in this wind. Had to get back here. Oh, my bobber just went down. Oh, big fish. I think, look at that. Good gracious. I don't know, but look at it pulling. Yeah, you're fine. Yo, that was awesome. If it's another sail cat, that would be cool. I don't know what it is. I think it is. Yeah, it's another big sail cat. There we go. Well, we catch a bunch of redfish, trout, and flounder. There ain't nothing like catching these. These things are fun. Everybody calls these a junk fish, but they really aren't. So there we go. These are definitely not junk fish. Obviously, it may seem like more fun to go catch redfish, speckled trout, and flounder, but these fight like a redfish. They look really, really cool in my opinion. And they're catfish. They taste good. So, and they're very abundant. No limits on them. You don't even have to measure nothing. You can throw it in the cooler and not have to worry about any regulations as long as you have a saltwater fishing license. They're exciting to me. I just don't think there's too many junk fish out there. You know, they all have a purpose, and these are just cool. So there we go. And their proper name is actually a gaff top sail cat fish. So here we go. He's gonna go in the cooler. Let's keep on fishing. Big old mouthful on them. So we're out here on this really cold, blistery day. It's like late March, but it's pretty dang cold for Alabama. We've already been in shorts and t-shirt practically the whole winter. So, I mean, we were due for another front to push through. But that's enough chit-chatting about the weather. I'm gonna show you what I'm using real quick. Setup today for me is gonna be a slip cork. This will have a size 4 mustad kale hook, 20-pound Yozuri fluorocarbon leader, and this is coming up to a small black barrel swivel. That's about a foot of leader there. Now, this is where it might get confusing, but it's really not. It's very simple. I have a 1/2 ounce egg weight, a small bead, a slip float, which you can buy these anywhere. These are Billy Bay bobber slip floats. Another small bead, an even smaller bead. And then this is what's cool about these. You can set your depth without having to worry about retying every time. So up here is a bobber stop. See that? These are really cool bobber stops. I love these for braided line. And you can move this up and down. Right now I have it set about 3.5 foot, because that's what we're fishing in, about 4 foot of water. This is a Daiwa Saltus MQ 2500, 15-pound braid, and a Star Plasma 2. This is a 7-foot, medium heavy, fast action rod. Very simple tackle breakdown, but I always like to show you what I rig up with. So now I have my live shrimp, and I love hooking it underneath that horn. Right where that horn meets the body, go in sideways. Don't pierce any of the organs in there. And see, look at that. It's gonna look very natural underneath this cork. It won't kill them. Let's toss it out. There we go. I knew I didn't see my bobber. Lower the trolling motor down and look up and can't find it. Wow, that thing's fast, whatever it is. Is it another sail cat? I think so. Good gracious, that thing's... Yes, ma'am, please. That thing's quick. Yeah, it's another one. That's a pretty... Yeah, it does. That sucker is fast. There we go. Thank you. That's another... That's a big one. There we go. Alrighty. You can hear him talking. Hear it talking. These things are pretty cool. Look at all this slime. They have so much slime. Nasty jokers. I like catching them. They fight like a redfish. They actually fight harder. My bobber's dancing around. Something's chewing on it. See if it'll consistently take it down. Come on. There we go. Oh, I have it. Dang. These things are gonna hit it like a Mack truck. These are fun. Look at that. That's got to be another one of them gaff tops. We were just talking about going to go eat lunch, and then it's another sail cat.
Look at him.
Yeah. These are so cool. Thank you. I'm 2 up on you, or 3 up on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another good one. Look at that thing. Slimy things, getting it all over that safe floor. Luckily, that's easy to clean.
These are big.
Yeah, they are. So there he is. Look at their whiskers. I love their whiskers. Really cool. So these things fight like a redfish. They actually put up a good fight. That's fun. He's gonna go in our cooler with the rest of them. We're gonna go eat lunch and then come back and keep on fishing. So I just dropped Mom off after lunch because that temperature drop is crazy. It dropped about 15 degrees in about an hour. I'm gonna put on another live shrimp. There we go. See if we can find a speckled trout. There we go. There it is. He came back for it. Pretty little speck. All right, there we go. Nice speckled trout on the slip cork. See how effective that is? Now he's not going to be a keeper. In the state of Alabama, these things have to be 15 inches long. So he's not 15. It is a pretty little fish. Spotted sea trout. He gone out of the water just a little bit to show the camera, and he's safe release. We have some live filler crabs. Y'all check these things out. Live mud crabs, whatever you want to call them. See that? And very gloomy day, but we are fishing. Can't get any better than that. Here we go. Let's take this live filler crab, bird of prey knocker jig, go through the bottom, come out the top. Super, super windy today. Hopefully you can hear me, but there we go. That's a baited up rig. Let's get it down. There's a fish. Oh, dang it, I should have did that hook set a little better. Let me put on another crab because I know that's one down there. There we go, just baited up again. Oh, there's a bite. There it is. Got it. He hit that sucker good, y'all. Look at that. See if he'll stay pinned. On some drag. I told you he was here, didn't I?
Big.
Boat flip.
Oh my gosh, you're supposed to put him in here so I don't get sandy.
I don't need no net. Heck yeah, that's what we wanted right there. That bird of prey knocker jig right in the corner of his mouth. You've seen these plenty of times. Look at those teeth, munchers. Gotta love them. Such good eating. They only have to be 12 inches to the fork length in Alabama. You see me catch this before if you follow the channel. If not, these are sheep's head. Very good to eat. And we're gonna throw him in our bucket and get another crab out there. Yes. Now. All right, y'all. I'll head back. Y'all, it is dark out here. But I'm back home. I'm cleaned up. Y'all, I appreciate you watching. Can't believe I got seasick out there that bad. I had to come back in, but it is what it is. If you ever been seasick before, y'all go comment down below and tell me what you like to do to mitigate that issue or to resolve that issue with you. For me, if Dramamine doesn't work or if the patches don't work behind your ear, nothing's gonna work. So I come back in and go fish shallow. I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that cold weather's all behind us. Those fronts pushed through about real late March, just before we got into the month of April, and it was pretty chilly, but at least we still caught some fish. So I look forward to doing some more fishing with y'all, and I hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more, go smash that subscribe button. If you are already, I appreciate you as always. We'll see you on the next Bama Saltwater fishing video. I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us, and we'll see y'all later.